Well, at the time I was in pharmaceutical sales, and I'm in and out of my car and driving all day long. And because of that, contacts were always irritating my eyes, especially with the wind outside, the dustiness, and in the heat when I wore my glasses. It was just super uncomfortable. You know, the heavy weight on my nose and my ears. By the end of the day, I always had headaches, and it was just going round and round every single day with what I was doing with my job. And that really got me thinking about wanting LASIK, wanting to get rid of the contacts and the glasses just so I wouldn't have headaches, so it would just be more comfortable, and so I could get on with my day. And I ran into another sales rep in the hall, and he stopped me, and he said, you know what, I carry the same drugs that you carry, but I carry it in an eye drop. So we started talking about it, and then I thought, oh my goodness, if you call and go see all the ophthalmologists in town, you must know who's good at LASIK, who's the best surgeon. He said, well, you're in the right place. And I thought, what do you mean the right place? He said, I'll take you to meet the best surgeon in all of Las Vegas, and I go see everyone, and hands down, this is the surgeon I would go to if I had wanted to have LASIK done. So I did not know what I was in for. I followed him. He took me into a surgery center, and the Dr. Wellish was doing surgery that day. He pulled me inside. We waited for him to come out. He introduced me to him, and this was more than I had asked for. And he told him that I was interested in LASIK, and he said, great, if we can help you, we'd love to. But I wasn't going to stop at that. Being concerned as I was about the procedure, I went around and asked all the medical doctors in the valley that I go and see on a daily basis who would they recommend for LASIK. And all of a sudden I heard Kent Wellish's name day after day after day. I never even heard anyone else's name. And it was just such a confirmation that that's who I was supposed to go to. He was recommended by the top doctors in town. He was recommended by the sales rep that I went into, and that really made my decision. It was done faster than I could possibly imagine. And when I didn't feel a thing, it was painless. It was exactly what they had said. I mean, I was not disappointed. On the contrary, it was, they had exceeded my expectations by far. And when I sat up and I could see right away. I saw that clock and I could tell the time, and I was speechless. I didn't even know what to say. It's a feeling that you can't describe. It truly is a miracle. And that night when I went home, we went on a walk on the street, and I just looked around everywhere, and everything was so crisp, so clear, more clear than my contacts and glasses, even at nighttime. I was amazed. And just driving without them, I kept thinking, is something in my eye? I've got to be wearing contacts, but I'm not wearing contacts, so my eyes aren't irritated. And the fact that I could jump into a pool, and I could swim, and just things that I could never really do before without taking, precautions or wearing my goggles constantly in and out of the water. It was fantastic. I couldn't thank him enough. I did make the switch, and I actually came to work for Dr. Wellish. So I work with eye doctors here in the Las Vegas Valley, and I am so happy to tell my story to all of them when I go out and I work, and I explain